Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nate and today I'm going to show you inside a beehive. I want to say a quick thank you to any new subscribers who are watching this video. If you are a new subscriber, why don't you hit the like button and comment below so I can know who you are. I really want to get to know you better, so if you have any questions, please pass them along via comment and I will do my very best to answer them. Now jumping back to the video really quick. Right here I want to show you a drone, and another drone, and another drone. All three of these are male bees, and as you can see from this diagram, the drone bee is wider and a little bit longer than a worker bee, so just keep that in mind. Aside from that, there's not a whole lot going on in this box. They're making a little bit of honey, but I'm looking for a queen, so I'm going to move on. Now you can't know from this video, but I'll tell you right now, this hive is actually a swarm that moved into one of my old boxes, and they are doing remarkably well. The first thing I'm going to do is remove the feeder. If you didn't know, this is how you give bees sugar water later in the year when there's no honey for them to collect. If you've ever considered getting into backyard beekeeping, I highly recommend that you pursue that goal. It's incredibly rewarding, and who doesn't love the honey that bees produce? If you are interested, go check out the affiliate links in the description to some products that I recommend. If you're not interested, go check out the affiliate links regardless, because I always include a fun one. This right here is a frame of brood. If you know bees at all, you know that this is where baby bees come from. Usually the middle 5 to 6 frames are all brood, with little bits of honey around the edges of the frame, as you can see from this. But in this particular frame, the brood is in the very young stages of its life cycle, meaning eggs. I'm going to give you a close-up over here. Okay, look at this. Do you see this bee that's all the way down inside of its cell? It's likely cleaning the very bottom of the cell, but it's just kind of funny to watch them do that. I hope you enjoyed that. So I continue on looking through these frames. I'm looking for the queen, as I said earlier, and I'm going to find her. I know that because I've watched this video, but I'm also pretty confident in it because I don't normally not find a queen. Here's another example of some more drones. They are all throughout the hive because they're actually pretty important to the bee ecosystem. Even though they don't specifically provide a task within this hive, they're very important to the other hives that I have in the area. If one of the queens was to die and another queen was raised, she would need drones to mate with. That's why they're so important. And she can't mate with drones from her own colony. So now I'm going to look through these frames again to try and find this queen. Okay, are you ready for it? Take a second and see if you can find her. Pause the video if you need to. There she is. Did you find her? Leave a comment if you did. So, now that I've found the queen, it's time to capture her and put a dab of paint on her back. I call this crowning a queen. Try to keep an eye on her if you can in this shot. Okay, so little producer's note here. I actually lost my queen marking equipment, that's why you see me looking all around in the background. But I will find it in a sec. queen's still on the frame, I can still see her. Can you? Okay, so I got my equipment, and now comes the great task of trying to get her to go inside. If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that can be a bit of a tricky process, but I got her, and now I'll show her to you in a sec. The paint pen works a lot like a spray paint can, you gotta shake it first. So once I have her in this cage, I'll just gently nudge her up against the hard plastic, and that will leave a little section of her back exposed, which I can then dab with the paint. This process doesn't harm the queen at all, as long as you have a gentle hand. But now I've got her, she's all marked, and she's ready to be reintroduced into the hive. This part, again, the queen shows her stubborn side. I had to edit this scene down quite a bit because it just took too long, but there she is. Okay, I hope you can see her now. If you can't, would you be honest and put it in the comments? We'll see. Anyway, there she is with her dab of green paint. I'm going to gently put this frame back in the hive. As you can see, I've left myself plenty of space on the side where she was. This is just good practice, and it helps me to ensure that she won't get crushed as I'm putting the frame back in place. Now with her in the hive, I can slide these frames over and put the feeder back in place. Smoke the bees a little bit more, make sure the feeder is down where it's supposed to be, and I'll put the second back. And now you've seen how I work. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, please check out the affiliate links in the description and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all so much. I appreciate everything you do.